Hey guys, what's up? Alright, hi everybody. If you are new here, my name is Kate. If you're not, welcome back. What's up? Today's video is pretty exciting. It is going to be all about my experience getting under eye filler, lip filler, and Botox all throughout my face. So basically, I did this about a month or so ago. So I'm really just gonna, it's over a month now. I'm just gonna take you through basically in this video, the consultation process, and then when I went back, and then kind of where I am now. So in this video, like I said, you'll see every step of the way basically. And I also sit down with the girl who does everything for me. Her name is Kaitlyn. She's awesome. I'll have her link down below. I cannot recommend her enough. I am going to sit down with her towards the end of the video to kind of show you guys, or talk to her about some of your guys' questions that you asked me on Instagram. Again, my Instagram is @KateAustin with 2 N's. Also, on top of that, you are going to see some before images and some after images just to kind of give you guys some more in-depth looks at everything. And then I'll answer some questions down in the comments below if you still have any questions about anything. So like I said before, you will see my consultation process and then going back for the actual appointment and getting everything, and then a Q&A with Kaitlyn. So I'm so excited for you guys to see this video. I hope you enjoy it. Also, I did want to preface this video by saying I am not suggesting any of you go get any work done. I think that you should do what makes you happy. So it's something that I did that makes me very happy. I do not judge anybody for doing it or not doing it or liking it or not liking it, and I hope that you can come here and do the same and have the same respect for me. Again, I'm not suggesting anybody rushes out and gets these things done. These are just things I've got done, and I wanted to be super transparent with you guys. So if you saw my face looking a little different, you didn't wonder why. I want to just give you guys all facts. So let's get into it. Hello everybody, what's up? I'm filming a fun video today. I am going to, I think just do a consultation today. I don't think I'm actually getting anything done, but about a year ago, I got my lips done a couple times, and I absolutely loved it, and I got Botox, and so I want to redo it now to start preparing for our wedding next year, just because if I do the bulk now, then I can just kind of keep up with the maintenance as it gets closer, and you'll hear me talk about that with the girl who does my face. She is phenomenal. Anyway, I'm so excited. I love getting my lips done. I love the way my lips look when they're done. So yeah, that's where I'm going now. Ubering to my manager's house, and then we are going together. So here we go. Okay, we're here. Elisa's with me. Elisa's talking to Kaitlyn today about getting Botox as well. I've talked her into it.
It's my first time.
Team Botox, yeah. She's a little nervous. She doesn't know anything about anything and when it comes to this stuff, so she's gonna learn today. So today's just the consultation. So we'll see how it goes, because I don't want to Facetune my face anymore. Like, it's so bad, and like you can see all my fine lines under there. It's like my biggest area of concern on my whole entire face.
Have you lost weight?
I don't think so. I feel like I've actually done the opposite, but thank you so much.
But you definitely have a little bit of volume loss on the under eye.
And they just like, and like my like makeup, even no matter what I do, just like sinks into it, and you can just, I look tired all the time, no matter what. Like I could sleep for a year and still look exhausted.
Right. Well, the problem, so an under eye is multifactorial, right? So you lose some volume and you create a shadow effect.
Yeah.
So when you have a little bit of volume loss there, things look darker.
Yeah. Tell because I'm Facetuning the fuck out of my under eyes.
I was gonna say, I'm like, I've never,
because I'm crazy about it. And even if I like post a story with no makeup on, like sometimes I'll just dab a little concealer just because it looks crazy if I don't. It's so bad.
I wouldn't say it looks crazy, but
Thank you.
But you would do really well.
So that's like the one thing that like even over the Botox, like that's like something that I like for sure would love. And then obviously just like this is crazy. It's gonna be moving around like nuts.
I have movement. Oh my god.
Yes, literally though, it's like,
yeah, no, you're
just because I squint so much.
Yeah, you still got some stuff in here. Smile for me. And then kind of go like this.
Huh?
I want to make sure that you don't have. We'll start with 1 syringe on the under eye.
Mm-hmm.
I think that's going to be a really nice change for you. You're a little bit more hollow than I even expected you to be, so you might need even a little bit more product, but we'll do that kind of gradually over time. I don't like to throw too much product at you at one time.
Yeah.
That's how I'm supposed to. So two products, one for lip, one for under eye, and your Botox.
Cool. Hello, happy Monday. I just woke up. It is Monday, and I have an appointment with my Botox and lip girl today. So I figured I would take you guys along because usually when I talk about it on Instagram, you guys have a bunch of questions. And I usually like watching videos like this online. So yeah, I'm gonna take you guys along. Like I said, I'm getting Botox here, and then I'm getting under eye filler. My eyes are just the worst. I have such bad dark circles. They're super sunken. I'm getting under eye filler to make them a little bit more full, and as you can see, I have tons of fine lines in my eyes, which causes my makeup to really sit in there, and it looks really bad. When I put makeup on in a little bit, I'll show you guys so you kind of have a better idea of what I mean. And then I'm just getting my lips done. Here we go. Guys, I'm ready. I'm keeping it casual just because it doesn't really matter how I look. Yeah.
It's just gonna go light right into here and into here.
Okay.
So
I mean, anything you do is an improvement, so.
I know there's like a little crease that we got going on here, but
like why?
I mean, it's
does that happen to me?
It's called your eyelid. Ridiculous.
I like tried to like get clips of it earlier.
This like perfect little face.
She's something.
She's perfect. And I also love that this coincided with International Women's Day.
Right?
I was like, this is
was a good post, right?
Yes, it was so good. I'm like, strongest woman. I love it. So talking about wedding prep, and this is certainly not to say that just because we're having a wedding means that you need a cosmetic procedure. But it's the one day of your life that you want to feel like the most confident. Yeah. Makeup goes on flawless. You're going to have a million pictures from different angles, so you just want to feel like your best self.
Yes.
And be able to dance your booty off, sweat your makeup off, and still feel fresh.
Yeah.
So let me see you lift your eyebrows up. So we get these little horizontal lines from muscle contraction from underneath the skin. So the goal with our Botox or our neurotoxin is to soften that muscle contraction from underneath. You retrain the skin to kind of lay smooth. You're treating the lines that you're seeing now, but you're also preventing them from getting deeper because your skin will never have that same kind of accordion effect. A little bit of creasing around the eye. These are all just these animation lines that we want to polish. I still want you to animate. You should still look like yourself. You should look normal, just a little refreshed. Then we're gonna go down to do a little bit of filler. So the under eye area is one of the first signs that we start noticing a little bit of volume loss. We lose that natural fat pad that covers the under eye, and we get a little bit of that hollowing, that depression. You get some shadow effect. The area looks dark.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
I hate it so much.
Add a little bit of filler made out of hyaluronic acid. It's basically a sugar molecule, so it's really safe to inject. You metabolize it over time like you would any other sugar. And that will just glaze over that area, give you a little bit more volume under the eye, make you feel really bright and fresh and smooth.
Oh, I'm so excited. That was actually a question I got, is it made out of hyaluronic acid?
Yes.
I wouldn't even like know to ask that. So like shout out to whoever that was.
Really shout out. That's really smart. Your lip still looks great.
I know, they really do.
Your volume really, really well, but we're just going to give you a little bit of fresh vertical height. Crisp out the cupid's bow a little bit, and just a little plump in the bottom lip.
Yes, I love the first time we did it, the cupid's bow was like, yeah, I want to do that again because I feel like I'm like almost losing it. This is actually what the beauty bloggers do.
Instead of makeup brushes, I do it with needles. So this is the product for the under eye. I use a cannula for my tear trough treatments. A cannula is just a long device that allows me to kind of paint the under eye. It's completely blunt on the tip, so I could put my finger on this and nothing would be sharp. So it means it's super safe for my patients around their eye and it's less trauma.
A nice stress boob.
A nice stress boob, yeah.
That's why we wish Sarah was here.
I like to paint.
There you go.
Did you just say she doesn't have any boobs?
I'm so afraid for my throat to go numb. I also hate being numb. This feels fucked up. This is what I'm most nervous about, to be honest.
Okay, so I'm gonna make one little sharp poke.
Okay.
That's it.
That's all?
Yeah, but then, we switch and then I use that cannula and then it's like a fanning technique. So you might feel a little bit of pressure.
Okay.
You might feel a couple little hot spots, but it really shouldn't be like painful.
Okay.
This is like a sharp pinch, like your lips.
Can I show my eyes when they're closed? Because I kind of think I want them closed. I don't know.
Yeah, no, that's fine.
You got it.
Oh, shit. Okay.
How's that for, maybe that should be the thumbnail.
Yeah.
I can hear it in my eye.
No.
Yes.
You were like smashing around.
Like, I can, it sounds squishy.
Mm-hmm.
It is nuts though. It actually like already made a difference.
God bless.
That is crazy how
bless.
fast.
Is there needles in my eye?
No.
It feels like it. That's so weird. You literally can like just feel it fill up. That was so weird. So I just finished. I did the under eye, which already looks so insanely better that it's actually scary. And the Botox takes a minute to sit in, so you're not gonna see that very much. But my lips, I know they look a little rough, but like, what? So a lot of you were very interested in the under eye filler, obviously because I told you how I had very sunken under eyes and struggled really badly with that whole area. So what am I getting done on my eyes today, or what did I get done?
So you're getting a little hyaluronic acid filler. The under eye is the first area that we start noticing a little bit of that volume loss. Volume loss under the eye creates a little bit of a shadowing effect, so we get that kind of dark, a little bit of hollowing under the eye. A hyaluronic acid filler can be injected to replace the volume that you have lost over time. It's not an augmented look, it's really a restorative treatment to make the eye look a little bit smoother contour, a little bit brighter in color.
So also, obviously, a question I get all the time is, does it hurt? I mean, for me personally, I'll answer and just say, like, I don't think any of it hurts. Obviously, for lips, you saw me go numb, and under eye went numb as well. But it honestly just feels like a pinch. Like, it's very easy. Botox hurts like 0%.
How strong is my numbing cream?
It's in seconds. I like don't speak because I'm afraid to swallow it. Like it's very intense, but it goes away really fast because I don't like going numb.
I do not play around with the numbing cream. Super strong prescription strength numbing cream to make it really comfortable. Little pinch here and there, but everyone tolerates it just fine.
Yeah. And she gave me a fake boob implant to play with for stress, so I was good to go the whole time. Does the Botox or Juvederm actually dissolve, or is that a myth? Another cool thing I think about this is that like she doesn't like to say anything specific about brands just because all different brands work for all different people. So what I like is that it's not like a pushing of one thing. It's like whatever she thinks will work best for you. But about it dissolving,
I have every product that's FDA approved in the United States on hand. Every brand, every product that's made, I carry it so I don't have to push my patients into X brand. So neurotoxin or neuromodulators, aka Botox, if you've heard that name, does wear off. It lasts about 3 to 4 months, and then it just becomes a little bit of maintenance. If you let it wear off and you never get it again, you don't look any worse than you would have. Fillers are the same. Fillers, most of them are made of hyaluronic acid, which basically is a sugar molecule. So it makes it really safe to inject, and again, you just break down sugar like you would any other sugar. So it does dissolve over time or metabolize over time, and it's a little bit of maintenance.
Okay, so I know I didn't really know much before I ever like thought about getting anything done. So this question is, I know it depends on how many injections, but is it possible to get just one injection? And I feel like this is with lips and with Botox, like they just don't know like
how it's injected or what the process is. So with a neuromodulator or a wrinkle relaxing medication, basically what we're doing is relaxing that muscle from contracting underneath the skin. As the muscle contracts when we animate, like when we raise our eyebrows or when we make a frown face or when we smile, that muscle is kind of crunching down under the skin. The skin kind of pulls and makes that accordion. And that's when you see a few of those little lines start on the skin. Over time, that action keeps happening, those little lines will become etched onto the skin. So we're using these medications not to make you look different or make you look frozen or weird, but to just soften that muscle contraction a little bit so that when you do animate and you raise your eyebrows, you're not seeing all of those little crinklings. So can't do it in just one poke, but I can do it in a few little baby pokes.
Yeah. I feel like that's important to remember too, is like just because I get a certain amount done or I get something done, like that is not just like we all have different faces and muscles and like everything. Like you can't expect the same thing that your friend gets or whatever, your favorite celebrity, whoever.
So true. You cannot compare your treatment to your friend's treatment. It's really based on how strong your muscles are, what your goals are at the end. So everyone's treatment is a little bit different and slightly varied, and that's why it's so important to have a consultation before we go ahead and treat, so we can really talk about, okay, this is your treatment plan, this is the process, this is your dosing, to really nail down your goal.
The question is, I've always had terrible dark circles no matter how much sleep or tea bags I use. What under eye work are you getting done, and does it fix this?
So the under eye is such a multifactorial kind of area or issue. Remember that under eye filler is revolumizing. So when we've lost a little bit of volume and we use our natural fat pads on the under eye, we get a little bit of that depression and it makes the darkness appear more exaggerated. So filler is really just a volumizing gel, and we're replacing the volume that you've lost to give more light reflex. So when the light hits the eye, you see more of a reflection, you feel a little bit brighter. Dark circles can also be from a thin skin under the eye. You're actually seeing your vessels, little tiny blood vessels under the eye that give kind of a purplish tinge, even without hollowing. So under eye filler wouldn't be appropriate in that patient without a little bit of that hollow effect. Again, making it really important to have a consultation before you go ahead and schedule your under eye filler to make sure that you're the right candidate and we're treating appropriately.
So the reason that I decided to come and kind of start doing this is obviously I'm getting married in like a year and a few months, and I know that when I had gotten my lips done and the Botox done in the past, like I loved the way it looked, and now I see myself in photos and they're just things that like, I don't want to trust a photographer to edit out, and I don't also want to look back and be like in a video like, why didn't I fix that when I knew I could? And they're like some of my bigger insecurities. So I wanted to make sure I started kind of pretty far in advance to make sure that we could nail down a look that I was comfortable with and that she was like, this is perfect for you, it still looks natural, but also so that like when I'm done up on my wedding day, I'm like, wow, this is the best I could feel. So it was important to me to kind of start this on the path of preparing for my wedding. And you also suggested that, you're like, it's a great way to start whatever.
Yeah, plan in advance.
Yeah.
I see a lot of patients in this age range, you know, girls in their 20s, early 30s. I see a lot of brides. Just because we're planning a wedding does not mean that you need to have a cosmetic procedure. However, it is the one day that you want to feel your most confident and feel glowing, and you're going to be having pictures from all different angles, and you just want to feel your best self. So if I can give that little gift of a confidence boost, I'm all for it. That being said, planning some cosmetic procedures prior to your wedding, I say start way in advance. Don't try to play around with some of this stuff too close to your day. You want enough time to heal with a little bit of bruising. You want enough time to let things kind of settle. You also want to make sure that you like the result. Botox or these neuromodulator medications take about 10 to 14 days to fully settle in. So that just gives you a little bit of reference on timing for that. Same with fillers. This can take about 2, 3, even 4 weeks to totally settle and fully heal. So the earlier start, the better. And the earlier you see me, that we can really kind of plan out your year-long, you know, wedding planning face process. So we don't have to do it all in one shot.
Yeah, because can you imagine me, like, getting married in 2 weeks and, like, not knowing how, you know, like, I bruise very easily. So, like, sometimes my bruises stay for a full 2 weeks. Like, it's just important to, like, start.
Plan ahead.
Yeah.
Yes.
Exactly. But that is all we're going to answer for now. And then, obviously, I'll show you guys. I'm coming back in 2 weeks.
You're coming back in 2 weeks.
So, yes. I'll show you guys, like, what I look like when I'm fully healed and stuff, because...
Although, considering immediately post-injection... This is not too crazy.
No,
a little bit of redness, more from the ice pack than anything, but just a little poke here and a few little pokes on that side. The post is not too crazy.
I'm feeling great. Like, I'm so happy with everything. So, like I said, I'll show you guys, probably stick it in at the end here, how I look in 2 weeks, and I'm very excited. So if you guys have anything for Kaitlyn, I'll have all of her links down below too, so that you guys can click and kind of stalk her. Her stuff is so fun to watch and look at. It's all like before and afters, which are my favorite. And then I'll have all of her information for booking with her as well, so you can find her yourself if you are in the area, or even if you want to, like, come hang out in Philly and then go see her.
I'd love that.
Yeah.
Thanks for coming in.
Hello guys, it is now Wednesday, so 2 days after my appointment. I forgot to record yesterday to show you what I kind of looked like yesterday, the day right after, but I do have a photo, if it'll focus. Yep, there she is in all her glory. Lips are super fucking bruised. Won't focus. So today I definitely feel a lot better, like, movement-wise, and my mouth feels like it's becoming a little bit less stiff, so that's good. My lips are for sure bruised, but the swelling is going down just like a little bit. It still needs to go down like in another few days. I definitely have a black eye, but it's a lot better than it was yesterday, which I'm thankful for. My Botox is starting to sink in. You guys saw what it looked like when I was like, it did not take much for me to have wrinkles. This is me really trying to raise my eyebrows. So it's already like pretty much gone. I do have a few up here. And then my angry lines are almost gone, which is wild because it's only been 2 days. And then my crow's feet are gone, which is crazy because they still have a week to set in. All right, so now that you've seen everything before, here is kind of the after of what it looks like all healed and about a month and a half later. So as you can see, my under eyes, I specifically am not wearing foundation or concealer at all. I literally just put on a little bit of blush, some lip color, and a little bit of mascara so that you guys could see what my face looks like bare. Now, I'm going to put in a clip here of the first day before I got anything done where I was also not wearing makeup, so that you can kind of compare what my under eyes looks like as compared to now. So this is what they look like now. It is literally insane how much different it is. Oh, I'm also wearing a little bit of highlighter, but that's literally it. I'm not wearing any concealer. Before, when I would wear, before I got this done, I would need to wear a layer of concealer underneath my foundation, a full coverage foundation, then another concealer on top of that, just to get myself like not looking exhausted. And this is what I look like without any concealer or foundation on. Absolutely insane. I literally cannot recommend, if you suffer from very sunken under eyes or very dark circles and discoloration under your under eyes like I did, as you can see in this clip that I already showed. I cannot recommend this enough. I know not everybody is a candidate for it, so you would definitely have to go in and do a consultation, but it is my favorite thing I've ever gotten done, and I will do it for the rest of my life. I am absolutely obsessed with it, and it's made me feel so much more confident without makeup, because it was something that I could never change on my own. I did every eye cream you could think of, every like treatment, every like jade roller, everything ever. It did not work, and this is the only thing that has proven successful for me, so I really cannot recommend it enough. For the Botox, here is my forehead. This is me raising my eyebrows. As you can see, I can't really move it very much, and all of my wrinkles are gone, which is amazing because I had a lot of movement in there. And then my 11s, which is like my angry lines, are a little bit more deep than the other because I would always squint because I never wear glasses like I should. But this is what they look like now. So this is kind of where you can only see the marks still. Here is my crow feet after. Completely gone. And then last but not least, we have my lips. So I'll put a before in, and then I'm gonna put probably an after photo in too, just so you guys can kind of see them right next to each other, but this is what my lips look like now. I'm obsessed with them, and I don't feel like I went overboard to the point where you can tell that they're fake. I think that they look very, very natural, and Kaitlyn was super sweet and listened to exactly what I wanted. I wanted a very prominent Cupid's bow. Literally so obsessed, and I cannot recommend any of these things enough. I cannot recommend Kaitlyn enough. Like I said, I'm going to list her down below. I will get all of her information listed down below. You can reach out to her with any questions you have. Her Instagram will be listed down below, where you can contact her on her company website will be down below. Everything will be down below. That's all I have for you guys on this. I hope you enjoyed watching this process. I'm so glad I could share it with you guys. And if you have any questions at all, let me know. I love you, and I'll see you in the next video.